Hi there, yogis. I'm glad you're here. If you're like me, sometimes you wake up with a little stiffness in the low back. Often, low back malaise can be caused by actual tension in the pelvis, the front and back of the hips, as well as a general weakness in the front of core and the spinal muscles. So this 10-minute sequence can be done on the regular to alleviate some of that pain, hopefully build a stronger core and a little more freedom in the hips. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, let's release that low back. Grab a strap and lie on your back. To begin, simply lay flat. The strap is set aside. We'll use it later. Walk the feet out to the edges of the mat and lean the knees in towards each other. Here you can do what feels right in your arms, either resting the hands on the belly, bringing the arms out to the side, or maybe even bent into cactus for a little extra opening across the front of the chest. We want to take a few moments here to just allow the low back and the spine to line up on the floor. Our knees are bent to give ease to the lower back, that natural curve in the lumbar spine, but also to give a moment for release so we can actually get a sense of our spine laying down on the floor. Laying in a position like this also helps to alleviate accumulated tension along the paraspinal muscles. Those are the muscles that run up and down the sides of the spine. So stay here for a little bit longer, taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Again, breathe in, keep the belly soft and the shoulders relaxed. And then exhale through the nose or the mouth. Low back pain can really stop a good day from happening. So I hope that with repetition and kind of revisiting this simple sequence, over time you'll find waking up to low back pain a much more of a memory than a current experience. Go ahead and take one more breath here. Good. Go ahead and release the arms, wiggle the feet back in line with the hips, and now we'll grab our strap. If you don't have a strap, that's fine. You can use a scarf, a sock, a belt, anything that'll help you connect the hands to the foot. So keep the left leg bent. We'll bring the right foot into the strap and extend the leg straight up and down. Now I'd like you to hold the strap so that the arms are straight. So walk the hands up as close to the foot as you can. Arms are going to hang as the shoulders plug back down into the floor. Anchor through the back of the hip and flare the right toes a little bit, pressing gently up into the strap. So we start with what's known as Padangustasana. It's a series that opens and creates a little more mobility in the hips. And very often, stiffness in the hips is what's the culprit for that low back pain you're experiencing. Stay here for another breath. Good. And then we'll gather the strap into the right hand and we'll open the right leg out to the side. And you might find you have a lot of range here. You might have very limited range, in which case you can just press the elbow down onto the floor, holding the leg out to a comfortable position. Stay here, take a breath. Good. And then gently bringing the leg back up to center. We're going to lengthen the left leg long and down the mat. Grab the strap with the left hand. And then just a little bit, bring the leg a couple inches over to the left. Not all the way into a twist, we'll get there, but just enough that you start to feel a lengthening across the back of the hip, but the back of the right hip remains on the ground. Stay here, flare the toes. Take another breath. Good. And then release, bringing it up to center. Park both feet on the floor. Reset the hips if you need to so it feels level. And then bring the left foot into the strap. Extend the left leg straight up and down and hold on to the straps with both hands so the arms are straight. If you have a lot of room and you want to, you can certainly lengthen the right leg down the mat. But I find when you're dealing with a lot of resistance in the low back, it feels much more comfortable to keep the knee bent. Stay here for another breath as we just wake up the hamstrings, the back compartment of the hip. Good. And then the left hand's going to grab the strap, and we'll open the left leg out to the side to get the interior compartment of the hip, the adductors or inner thighs. Stay here, feel length along the inner leg. Good. And then bring the leg back up to center. We'll just swap hands. Right hand holds onto the strap. And we'll take the leg just an inch or two over to the right. Now here you might find a little bit more comfort in lengthening the right leg. We don't want to take the leg all the way over. We want to keep the back of the hip flush to the floor. So you'll find it's not a huge range of motion necessary to start to feel some stuff in the outer hip here, especially if we're tight. Give this another breath. Excellent. And then go ahead and let that go. Bring both feet to the floor and set the strap aside. So from here, we want to take a twist to access the hips and keep the spine somewhat stable. So we're going to lengthen the left leg long, and we're going to park the right foot, I know it's kind of weird, on top of the left thigh. So we have an anchor there. And then we'll lean the leg all the way over, or any degree over, to the left side. And then push the right foot into the thigh so there's some stability there. You can stay with the arms bent, just holding onto the leg, or you can extend the arms out to a T. Give this a nice breath. We start to feel rotation in the midsection, a little space along the back of the hip. Good. And then bring it back to center. Both feet land on the floor. We'll do the second side. Right leg goes long. Left foot steps on the flesh just above the right knee. We take the knee over and across to the right and find a comfortable position for the arms. I'm feeling arms out today. Stay here. Take a broad inhale. Feel the navel lift up into the body. And as you exhale, just soften the shoulders and chest. Good. And then undo your twist, again, bringing both feet to the floor. We'll roll all the way over and into all fours. You can use a blanket under the knees if you've got sensitive knees. And we'll organize so the knees are directly under the hips and the wrists are directly under the shoulders. From here, we're going to take our right hands and we'll work a little bit light core. I know my reputation in town. This will not be a crazy core class, promise. Right hand to the belly and just firm the belly into the palm of the hand. Feel the belly lift, or the hand lift the belly into the body. Maintain that core activation and replace the right hand to the ground. We'll extend the right leg straight back behind you, keeping the pelvis level and the navel engaged. And then if you got it in you, reach the left arm forward. Inhale here. And then exhale, hand down, knee down. Same thing, second side. Activate the front of core. Extend the left leg back. Right arm forward. Now feel like your navel, your belly is pulling up into the low spine. So we don't have a big back bend here. We're actually coming more towards neutral. Good, go ahead and lower everything down. We'll do that one more time each side. Right leg extends back, left arm reaches forward, navel draws up, and we gently push the floor away. Good, bring it all down. Second side, left leg goes back. Right arm reaches forward, navel pulls up. Excellent. Go ahead and lower that down. Both knees to the floor. Spread out the fingers, tuck the toes, and stretch back into a brief downward dog. Now in downward dog, because we're working on lengthening the spine for space and release in the low back, I'd like you to bend the knees pretty deeply. And as you do, let the chest drape through. Roll your sitting bones up to the sky and just stay in a bent knee position. This releases some compression in the spine by allowing the spine to hang in a different gravitational pull than a standing position. Give it another breath. Good. And then go ahead and come down to the knees. Any way you want to get it there. Bring the right foot forward in between the hands. Walk the hands up to the front thigh and stack your hips over the left knee. Now gently push down through the left leg as you pull the navel up and in, and then reach the arms up to the sky. This releases the front of hip. Remember, hips are very much related to the ease of the low back. So if we have tension in the hips pulling the spine in one direction or the other, that's where that general malaise can come from. Good. Bring the hands down. Bring the right knee back to the floor. Spread out the fingers and come back into downward dog. Again, keeping the knees bent. Stay here. Take a breath in. And then exhale, bring the knees down, and we'll swing that left foot forward, setting up for our lunge. Walk it up, stack the hips over the right knee. Pull the front of the pelvis up and engage the navel as you reach the arms up. Good, give it a nice big breath here. Excellent. Go ahead and release. And again, we'll bring knee to the floor, spread out the hands and take it back into down dog. Keeping the knees bent. Imagine the spine lengthening with gravity from the hips and down through a relaxed neck. Stay here, inhale. And then exhale, lower the knees to the floor. Keep the knees somewhat closed and come back into child's pose. Instantly, you're going to feel this register in the low spine. So walk the hands as far forward as you comfortably can and allow the spine to round. We want a nice dome shape of the back. The back of the hips are broadening. Remember, this is a video, so if you like this, you can stay here for a while. Good, but for now, take another breath. Good, and then raise the head, come back up to all fours, and we'll transition onto our back. Here we are again, short and sweet. In this position, I'd like you to separate the feet as wide as the mat. This gives a lot of room for the low back as well as helps any knee issues that you might be having. The arms are going to extend up and overhead, and if that feels pinchy, out in a wide V. From here, start to press the low back down into the floor as the tailbone lifts. Slowly firming the buttocks, reaching the hips up and off the floor. Pulling the back off the floor, so all that's left is the back of the shoulders, back of head. Good, and then round in, start to set each vertebrae down slowly as you roll back down from your bridge pose. Good, take a pause as you land. And then again, start to push the low back down into the floor. That's going to give you a rounded quality that you can start to push through the feet, lift the hips, and roll it slowly back up. Good, reach the top of the pose, and then slowly, bit by bit, roll the spine back down. Good. From here, you can continue to roll this out. Any of these moves can be done at any length, repeated at any time that works for your day. We'll go ahead and draw the knees into the chest. And then feel the pressure of the low back and the back of the hips against the ground. Now you can stay still or you can rock from side to side. Good. Give this a breath or two. And if you've got time, go ahead and lay back down with the feet on the floor as we begin constructive rest. This is a great way to just, again, knock off the cobwebs for the back body, give yourself a little ease and release of accumulated tension. Otherwise, if you're short on time, come on up. Take a comfortable seat, lift the spine, lower the chin. I hope this serves you well. Again, come back to it over and over again for a happy, better feeling low spine. I hope you enjoyed the practice. Short and sweet, but short enough that you can kind of weave it into your daily routine a little bit easier. Wishing you happy spinal health. And remember, if you like this practice, there's much more where that came from. So go ahead and check out Yoga with Sarah on demand. Link is below. I look forward to practicing with you.